जो बोलना है जोर से बोलना. Hi all. Welcome to the GCL World Cup C Division. This is the fourth match between UAE and Sri Lanka. Daniel Properties representing UAE and Hasrez 11 representing Sri Lanka. So we're gonna go do the toss. Heads. That's the ball. Heads. UAE is gonna bowl first. Okay. अभी लाइव छोड़ कर.
हॅलो हॅलो चेक. हॅलो 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 हॅलो.
चालू झालाय माईक. लाईव्ह आहे तू.
माहित नाही चांगले नसेल. चांगले नसेल आले मात्र बाबा सेलचं सांग बोलून सांगेल. हॅलो नमस्कार.
ओके देख लेते हैं, रुक जा देख लेते। अब ये चाय यहाँ पर किसने छोड़ा है?
वो सर ने छोड़ा, हम लोग ने। सर कौन थे, उन्होंने छोड़ा, मैंने नहीं। भैया कैमरा सेट है ना, मेरे को इसका दो, इसका
मैं हार्ड डिस्क क्यों लाया था?
हार्ड डिस्क छोड़ो, हार्ड डिस्क का इशू।
लोगों फिर चांद को क्यों भेजा वापस? लोगों के लिए
उसको मैंने जो डाला उसको पसंद नहीं, मैं क्या करूँ?
बैकग्राउंड उसमें बना हुआ, मैं तेरे को यही तो बोल रहा, बना हुआ फॉर्मेट था ना
वो मेरे को इसका लिंक दो।
हाँ
इसका लिंक
हाँ ठीक है, वो हार्ड डिस्क में सब है, हार्ड डिस्क में सब बना हुआ है। ले
वो नहीं
कौन सी लिंक?
मेरे को क्रिकेटर्स का तो लिंक
मैं दे रहा हूँ ना, तू सबर तो कर, मैच तो टॉस तोड़ने दे। टॉस
हो गया,
यहाँ हो गया टॉस।
फिर?
ओके
कैसे लिया अभी? बहुत करंट आ रहा है भाई, बहुत करंट आ रहा है, बहुत। शूज पहन के भी लग रहा है, मशीन को उड़ाएगा ऐसे तो। ये आपका मैच है, ये देखो, ये मैच
आया ना?
ये मेरे पास है, उसका टिकर।
कौन सा मैच है बता?
यही है,
बैक कर।
अरे भाई यही है।
हाँ मैच बना, हाँ ओपन कर। तो रिफ्रेश कर, रुक जा मैं भेजता हूँ। तो कौन सा लॉगिन है? मेरा ही लॉगिन है ना, मेरे पास है रे, इसका एक्सेस है।
तीन लोगों बोलते हैं अलग अलग चाहिए, इधर चाहिए उधर चाहिए। ये बोलता है एनिमेशन डालो, वो बोलता है
अच्छा डाल, अलग अलग डालना, तेरे को जो अभी कंफर्टेबल लग रहा है तो डाल, बाद में उसको चेंज कर।
यही है ना, डेन्यूब है ना? हाँ मैं पता तो क्या छोड़ता है क्या हार्ड डिस्क? नहीं छोड़ना नहीं। हाँ ये फुटप्रिंट बोल के करेगा, ये फुटप्रिंट लोग। हाँ और एक T20 वाला हार्ड डिस्क छोड़ रहा है।
एक हर चीज़ तो अगर ऐसा बोलेगा ये हो रहा है वो हो रहा है, सोल्यूशन अपने को करना, ठीक है? जो है भले कुछ भी
नहीं, मेरे को बोलो वो सेल का कुछ करो।
अब मैं बोलता हूँ,
चालू में कमेंट भी चला गया ना, तो फिर अपना
तो डायरेक्ट लगा देंगे वायर से। तेरे को वायर का ऑप्शन देता हूँ ना, तेरे को क्या टेंशन है?
ये आपका डेन्यू
कॉपी कर लो ना, कॉपी कर लो ना वो नीचे का पूरा, बाद में उड़ा देना। वो नहीं है,
उससे ये पूछा यहाँ पर मैच कौन सा है?
कॉपी ये आपका
चांद तेरे पास दोनों लिंक है ना मैच का?
तो देखिए, हाँ आप तो
उठा के डालो आपका, एक एक नीचे ज्वाइन कर लो।
डेन्यू
कुछ नहीं करना। और T20 डेस्कटॉप पे
T20
और फुटप्रिंट
आपका
इसी वाला लोगो डालना, उसमें हार्ड डिस्क में,
ये वाली हार्ड डिस्क में ना।
अभी ये हो गया।
हाँ ये 3 हो गया, ऐसा लाइन से लगा दो
पहले ही
इधर लाइन से।
हाँ चलो ये T20 लगाओ।
तुम बोल दो ना अगर वो बोलता है तो। ये ऑल द टाइम बैकग्राउंड रखना T20, टॉस से छोड़ के ब्रेक होता है उसके लिए। राइट वहाँ है।
उसके नीचे डालिए।
हो गया ना, रखिएगा।
मैं बाकी है दो ना, पहले वसी वाले लोग
बना लेंगे मैच क्रिएट करो पहले, बाद में मैच ये इधर वाला हो गया। क्लास मैच क्रिएट क्या बोल रहे हैं? उसको डाला आपने, उसको डाला हुआ है ना यार, तुम लोग क्या है? फोटो वो भी मेरे नंबर पे डालना।
ले लेता हूँ हार्ड डिस्क में आपका, वो
एनिमेशन ये वाला है।
उसको एग्जिट मार दो भाई।
हाँ
आपका काम कर लो पहले।
ये 3 हुआ,
हाँ बस 3।
ऐसे डालने का।
हाँ ऐसे डालना।
मैं तुझे आज का ये लिंक भेज दिया, आज की मैच का क्रिकेट उसका। हाँ ये क्यों निकाला माइक? हाँ
निकाल दूँ?
1 मिनट।
व्यू नहीं हो रहा इमेज।
नंबर देना पड़ेगा तो प्रॉब्लम है इसका।
स्क्रीन बनाना पड़ेगा।
अरे भाई आपका ऑलरेडी है, क्या बात कर रहे हो? हाँ
बन गया मैच बन गया है।
क्या किया है मैं बताता हूँ। इधर आओ, सुनो। आपने ये वाला ना 2 में डाल दिया, वो
ठीक है, वो चलेगा। नहीं चलेगा, चेंज कर लो।
नहीं आ रहा ना, वही
आप है ऑलरेडी, एडमिन है, क्यों नहीं आ रहा? कौन सा नंबर से लोगे?
काशिफ को फोन कर जरा। काशिफ
ये हो गया, आपका हो गया।
मेरा बाकी।
दो मैच है ना?
PNG लेना है। जेपैक है ना ये तो।
आएगा।
क्योंकि हार्ड डिस्क फ्री कर दूँ, वहाँ भी लोगो डाल देता हूँ।
ले लो, हार्ड डिस्क ले लो, निकाल दो।
निकाल दो ना, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं।
चिट्टा इसका वो का है। इसके बॉक्स के साथ में चार्जर का कवर।
वो मेरे पास है। आपका पॉकेट है ना, ये इधर का
ये इधर का है। लेकिन कुछ भी यहाँ निकालने से पहले ना प्लीज इन्फॉर्म कर देना, क्योंकि वहाँ कोई भी चीज़ हिला तो पूरा लाइव बंद होएगा। नहीं यही चिट्टा इसमें से उठा, आपको दूसरा कनेक्शन मिलेगा। एक एक्स्ट्रा लगा हुआ है माइक। चिराग आउटले
किधर है अपना? सेब कहाँ गया? किधर है बंदा, किधर है?
यार तुम अभी पॉज तो करो ना।
Hello, test.
अभी साजिद
तुषार,
Hello. Hi all, good evening. Welcome to the World Cup B Division. This is the inaugural match between India and New Zealand. We'll do the toss and we'll ask the captains to speak a little. This is a call. And it's tails. India won the toss. What will do?
बैट फर्स्ट।
The India will be batting first. Is there any particular reason for that?
नो बिकॉज ऑफ द पिच की कंडीशन थोड़ा सा सेकंड में मैच लेट होने की वजह से ड्यू फैक्टर भी है, सो इसके लिए विल डिसाइड टू बैट फर्स्ट।
Okay. So India will be batting first. Ryan भाई, क्या लगता है पिच के बारे में?
Pitch is okay. The conditions are not so much wet, so I hope the competition will be hard.
Okay.
So
All the best. All the best. Best of luck. So India has won the toss and they will be batting first.
देखते रहना, फिर अभी ध्यान देना, अभी पूरा जितना है एक बंडल है चला ले।
कैसे सब भर के करने का है?
इस इनिंग्स में इन्होंने 9 की इकोनॉमी के साथ 19 विकेट लिए हैं। कुछ खासा प्रभावित नहीं किया है, लेकिन फिर भी शायद अपनी गति की वजह से इन्हें ओपनिंग बॉलिंग मिली है। और यहाँ पे अपनी लाइन लेंथ अभी तक बरकरार नहीं रख पाए हैं, वाइड्स काफ़ी दी हैं। और हसलर्स का स्कोर पहुँचता हुआ 17 रन बिना किसी विकेट के नुकसान पे। और अभी दूसरा ओवर ही चल रहा है, 4 एक्स्ट्राज आ चुके हैं वाइड के रूप में। फिर से आदिल मोहम्मद स्ट्राइक लेते हुए आशिफ मोहम्मद की अगली गेंद पे, और बहुत ही ज्यादा बाहर, इस बार कीपर के भी रीच से बाहर, और निश्चित रूप से एक और चौका मिलेगा। यहाँ पे 5 रन एक्स्ट्रा के यहाँ पे मिल चुके हैं हसलर्स को, और हसलर्स का स्कोर हो चुका है 22 रन विदाउट एनी लॉस। बहुत ही खराब बॉलिंग कह सकते हैं। यहाँ पे अपने एक्स्ट्राज को कंट्रोल करना पड़ेगा। कप्तान आशिफ से कुछ बात करते हुए, समझाते हुए किस तरह की लाइन लेंथ रखनी पड़ेगी, क्योंकि शुरू में ये 6 ओवर्स बहुत ही क्रूशियल होते हैं। अगर इस समय आपने अपने मोमेंटम अगर सामने वाली टीम को दे दिया तो बाद में वापसी करना बहुत ही मुश्किल होता है। और फिलहाल अभी आप देखें तो आदिल 6 गेंदों में 5 रन बना के खेल रहे हैं, 1 चौके की बदौलत, और प्रीतम 4 गेंदों में 8 रन, और उनके बल्ले से एक भी चौका नहीं निकला। और बाकी सारे रन आप देखें 9 रन एक्स्ट्राज हो चुके हैं। अभी दूसरा ही ओवर चल रहा है, इस बार अपने राउंड विकेट आया है आदिल को, और ये फुल टॉस गेंद देखना होगा कि अंपायर इसे नो बॉल तो नहीं करार देते, लेकिन बॉल शायद नीचे जा रही थी इसलिए इसको नो बॉल नहीं है, फुल टॉस ही थी। और 1 रन से स्ट्राइक चेंज किया और आदिल पहुंच गए 6 रनों पर 7 गेंदों का सामना करते हुए। और अभी रिस्क लेने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं लग रही हसलर्स को, कि रन एक्स्ट्रा से काफ़ी आ गया है। करंट रन रेट जो चल रहा है 12.55 चल रहा है, इसलिए काफ़ी कंफर्टेबल पोजीशन में खेल रहे हैं हसलर्स अभी फिलहाल। और प्रीतम जो अभी काफ़ी विस्फोटक बल्लेबाज हैं, सामना करेंगे आशिफ मोहम्मद की आखिरी गेंद का, अगर ये सही गेंद होती है तो। और ये काफ़ी अच्छा शॉट यहाँ पे, और निश्चित रूप से 6 रन बाउंड्री के बाद 6 रनों के लिए काफ़ी शानदार छक्का यहाँ पर, स्कोर पहुँचता हुआ 29 रन विदाउट एनी लॉस। प्रीतम ऑन फायर, and after 2 overs Hustlers is cruising with 29 runs without any loss. Imam Sharif, who is a very renowned bowler, has bowled 1 over and conceded 9 runs only, but Ashif Mohammad's over was a very big over for Hustlers, and 20 runs came in the last over. So now after 2 overs 29 runs without any loss, Hustlers की जितनी भी तारीफ की जाए कम है। यहाँ पे काफ़ी अच्छी शुरुआत, एक ड्रीम स्टार्ट कह सकते हैं। पहला मैच दोनों ही टीमें हारी हैं, इसलिए दोनों पे एक तरह का मानसिक प्रेशर है कि इस मैच को जीतना है किसी तरह, और पॉइंट्स टेबल पे अपना स्थान बनाना है। और जिस तरह से अभी शुरुआत की है हसलर्स ने, बिल्कुल एक अपना स्टेटमेंट दे दिया है यहाँ पे। और देखना है बॉलिंग में कोई परिवर्तन है कि नहीं। इनाम शरीफ को रखा गया है। इनाम शरीफ की जो स्टैट्स की बात करें, ये काफ़ी अच्छे बॉलर हैं, और इन्होंने अपने 49 इनिंग्स में 58 विकेट्स ले चुके हैं। एक इनका बेस्ट बॉलिंग रहा है, 15 रन देके 4 विकेट, और इकॉनमी भी इनकी ठीक ठाक रही है 8.26। देखना आज ये अपनी टीम के लिए क्या कर पाते हैं। और एक अच्छी बॉल यहाँ पे, और तारीफ करनी होगी इनाम शरीफ की, इन्होंने काफ़ी ट्रबल किया है आदिल को। पहले ओवर में भी आप देखेंगे तो पहले ओवर में काफ़ी बॉल उनके नीचे से बीट कराई थी। आदिल अभी पूरे टच में दिख नहीं रहे हैं, थोड़े रस्टी से दिख रहे हैं, बट यू नेवर नो। आदिल एक काफ़ी विस्फोटक बल्लेबाज है, इसलिए उन्हें आज उनके बैटिंग में उनको प्रमोशन मिलके ओपनिंग में भेजा गया है, ताकि वो 30 यार्ड्स का फ़ायदा उठा सके। और इसी बीच एक सिंगल लेते हुए मिड विकेट पे आराम से 1 रन यहाँ पे मिलेगा, और स्ट्राइक रोटेट करते हुए, और हसलर्स का स्कोर हो चुका है 30 रन विदाउट एनी लॉस आफ्टर 2.2 ओवर्स। और काफ़ी अहम मुकाबला, और अच्छी बात ये है कि ये हर कम्युनिकेट कर रहे हैं अंपायर यहाँ पे, कैप्टन अपने बॉलर से जाके बात कर रहे हैं, समझा रहे हैं किस तरह की लाइन रखनी है। और लेफ्ट राइट हैंड कॉम्बिनेशन जब भी रहता है तो बहुत ही मुश्किल होता है फील्ड को सेट करना। और यहाँ पे काफ़ी चेंजेस आपको मिलते रहेंगे हर बॉल के बाद, जब भी स्ट्राइक रोटेट हो रही है तो फील्डिंग में थोड़ी परिवर्तन होते हुए। इमाम शरीफ ओवर द विकेट जाएंगे प्रीतम को, और काफ़ी अच्छी बॉल, फर्स्ट स्टंप पे बॉल रखी और काफ़ी हिट किया। प्रीतम थोड़े से एग्रेसिव लग रहे थे, पहले से शायद पीएम कर चुके थे कि कहाँ खेलना है, लेकिन बॉल बहुत ही अच्छी लाइन, यहाँ पे कोई रूम नहीं दिया उन्हें अपने हाथ खोलने का। और ये ओवर देखा जाए तो काफ़ी अच्छा रहा है अभी तक। 3 गेंदों में सिर्फ 1 रन आए हैं, और 2 गेंद पे बीट कराया है बैट्समैन को। इसी के साथ अपने ओवर की 4th बॉल फेंकने के लिए तैयार प्रीतम को, और ये काफ़ी अच्छी बॉल यहाँ पे प्रीतम ने खेल दिया है स्ट्रेट लेकिन यहाँ पे सिर्फ 1 रन फील्डर मौजूद है यहाँ पे, सिर्फ 1 रन से संतोष करना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे, और इसके साथ 31 रन विदाउट एनी लॉस। और मेरे साथ ही कमेंटेटर आ चुके हैं, काशिफ आ चुके हैं। अब आगे का हाल काशिफ सुनाएंगे।
थैंक यू आरके। Hustlers 11 playing their second match today. Beautiful shot. Pulled it towards the mid-wicket for a boundary. Clean hit that was. Trying to bowl big shot, did not got enough bounce on the ball. And batsman using the slower delivery, pulled it with full strength. And much needed boundary here. Great one to start off. 3 overs, 31 runs. In fact, yet more to go. 35 already, 2.5 overs. Playing at a very great run rate. Just one more ball to go for this. Lowest delivery, the previous one. And now Sharif. Full length delivery, slow one cut, and a quick single taken there from short mid wicket. Umpire calls the over, and 3 overs have been completed. Score 36 for no loss. Hustlers 11, Sri Lanka starting out with a great one here. Rikam Nazare 15 on from 7, and Habib Muhammad, he's playing on 12 from 11 deliveries. Perfect climate for cricket here. Local time 12:09 AM in the morning. Three overs, 36. What a start here for Hustlers 11. Beautifully played. Perfect into the gap. No chance for any of the fielder there. Not even attempted to chase there. The ball was having enough pace, and what a boundary by Adil Muhammad to start the over. Great for the start of the over, lefty-righty combination in opening one. Great opening pair. Great delivery to come back. Smart cricket here, just taking a cheeky single. Great thinking here by the batsman. Not going too hard onto the ball. Just scoring a boundary in the very first ball, perfectly into the gap towards the mid-off region, and then grabbing a single to rotate the strike. Adil Muhammad, 188 matches for him, over 4,700 runs, and part-time bowler as well. So, great opener for Team Hustlers in Sri Lanka. They have already lost the first match against Pakistan, Shahram CC Pakistan, and they're playing today. So it will be must win, and played it into the air. Not enough power. Well short of the field, is standing on the boundary rope, and a single taken. Preetham unhappy with the kind of shot that he has played. He wanted to pull it towards the mid-wicket region, but unfortunately could just manage to play a lofted shot for a single. Wasn't happy. He wanted to play towards the mid-wicket direction, but did not win. This time smashed it down the ground, straight towards the extra cover for a boundary. Beautifully played. So Adil Mohammad is dealing in boundaries here. 4th boundary for him from just 21 runs. 2 boundaries for him in this over. Facing the first delivery and smashing a 4. I don't know what this is turning out to be. 10 runs already have been conceded by Vidya Sagar in this over. 2 more deliveries to go. Just a little runner up, and way down the leg side. 12 are wide. So 5 wides. 5 wides. 5 runs have been awarded by Vidya Sagar to Team Hustlers 11 Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka versus United Arab Emirates. DPD STARZ, and 50 comes up with that 5 wides for Hustlers 11. This was really not the kind of start that Team DPD STARZ UAE was expecting from the attacking bowlers. They are just into the power play into the 4th over, and a change in bowling has not been working. 15 runs have been considered by Vidyasagar. Need to come back strongly. Did down the leg side, and there is no fine leg, so keeper has to run all the way. Leg by signal by the umpire. Buys and leg buys extras usually don't matter much enough, because the ball is also counted onto that. They have to go stop onto the wides. Run rate going at 13.57 runs per over. Changing his side. Shot is a slower run, and leg cutter delivery this was from. Changing his side. Is a slower run, and leg cutter delivery. Beautiful dot ball to end the over. 4 overs have been gone. 52 from no loss. Team Hustlers 11 Sri Lanka. So complete dominance level here from Team Sri Lanka to UAE. 4 overs, 52 runs. What a dream start here for Team Sri Lanka. Genesis Cricket World Cup played here in Skyline University ground. Slower delivery. Beautifully bowled there by Iman Sharif. Excellent change of pace by him. Smart bowling. Not giving enough pace onto the ball to the batsman to play the shots, but such loose deliveries into the power play can prove costly, because even if the batsman tries to miss it, the fielders are well inside the ring. So just passing off the ball over the head of the fielder may result 2 or 3 or maybe some boundary there. So a leg bye to start the over. Iman Sharif. This time flicked it down over mid wicket, and huge 6 that is, straight into the car park region. A leg bye to start the over. Iman Sharif. This time flicked it down over mid wicket, and huge 6. Just 45 matches for him, over 700 runs. Complete opener batting package here for Team Sri Lanka. Moved on to 22 from just 10 deliveries. Another slower delivery onto the pads. A tricky one there, asking for an LBW shot, but umpire clearly not interested. Leg by signal. Just sliding down onto the leg side, and umpire has given a benefit of doubt to the batsman. Ball gliding it towards the leg side. Iman Sharif still economical, just 8.8 runs per over have been conceded for him. 22 runs in 2.3 overs. Captain will be certainly expecting quite difference there. Complete difference. And such a good delivery, respecting the bowlers here. That's the kind of the spirit of a batsman that they need. Respecting the good deliveries, not going too hard, not hitting onto the every delivery, just hitting onto the loose deliveries there into the power play. They already got 60 odd runs into their kitty, Team Sri Lanka, and the partnership is really going very well. So they would like to continue this around 10 or 13 overs probably. Wanted to go big, but excellent delivery that by Iman Sharif. Great comeback by him. 2 balls and just 1 run have been conceded. So 1 more delivery to go, and 23 runs considered until now. Both the batsmen playing on 22 runs each. No boundaries for Preetham, just 2 maximum. And Adil on the other hand, 4 boundaries for him and 0 maximum. Cameraman Tushar and technician Manish. Shot post delivery, slower one, and a third ball to end the over. A great one to end the over. 5 overs have been completed. 61 for no loss. Team Hustlers 11 Sri Lanka. So finally some light of hope here. Team UAE really need to come back strongly from this particular stage. Just 5 overs have been moved. 1 more over to go here for the end of power play. 15 overs remaining. Inam Sharif economical here, just conceding 23 runs. Vidya Sagar, an expensive one. 5 wides have been gone in this previous over. Ashif Mohammed proved to be costly as well, considered 20 runs in his over. So captain needs one more bowler to come in and bowl some good lines, good deliveries. Could land we were talking about, and keeper behind the stump could not grab the ball. It was coming in towards the stump line, and great in-swinging delivery with a new ball here. Vidya Sagar, good signs here by captain, showing a good trust into the bowlers. Considered 15 runs onto with the new ball, obviously not set his arms, but they need a strong comeback here, Team UAE. Played it straight over the head of the umpire, not enough power, and it will be easy for a mid-off fielder to grab the ball and just stop the batsman from taking a single. Lefty-righty combination, always a tough one to bat on, tough one to bowl on, tough one to field as well, because it's all that the fielders have to run here and there towards long on, and obviously there is a place where the captain misses it and batsman grabs the opportunity. Final over the power play, would certainly expect a wicket or two. It could be a no ball, over waist height, and batsman pulled it towards the mid-wicket region. We're waiting for the signal from the umpire. It's a boundary. A bit of dew factor is coming here, and bowlers getting it tough to get the ball from to the seam. Teed backward square leg. Great boundary there. Just stand and deliver. No fielder. Great start here for Team Sri Lanka. This time smashed it exactly into the gap, and there is indeed extra cover fielder onto the boundary row. Smart cricket here by Team UAE. Has blocked the caps for the left-handed batsman Adil Mohammed. Vidya Sagar coming back strongly after conceding 15 runs in his previous over. Short delivery and a slower one as well. Great delivery, leg cutter, confusing the batsman there. Getting good grip onto the ball, but need to control. He already bowled 5 wides in his previous over. 5 balls, he just conceded 6 runs until now. Great over. This could be big wide. We were talking about 5 wides, but just 2 wides this will be. Trying to bowl another leg cutter. Completely misses the grip onto the ball, and 2 easy runs have been given away. You really need to control extras. They cannot leak runs. It's bowling very good until now, but just 2 wides will surely prove him costly here. 1 more ball to go. 70 runs already on the board for Team Hustler Sri Lanka. A dream start here, and still all 10 wickets in hand. Both the openers are looking well set here for the team. Both playing into their 20s. Another full toss delivery, and batsman did not taking the opportunity. A dot ball to end the over. A lucky one to escape here by Vidya Sagar. 6 overs gone, power play have been completed. Score on the board is 70 for no loss. Excellent start here by Team Sri Lanka. A bit of drinks break. Overs have been gone. On a strange decision, DPD STARZ won the toss, elected to field first, have asked Team Sri Lanka to bat on, and what a great start they have got. In fact, not much of dew now. 70 runs already. Great start here. to the score here around 10 or 11. 14 overs to go after this. Umpire will be surely signaling with the end of drinks break. And a change in bowling here we've been experiencing here from team DDP STARZ UAE. Very great start here by team Sri Lanka. Lost the toss. Team have asked them to bat first, and it looks like even if they would have won the toss, even they would have elected to bat first. But here team UAE giving them the opportunity to bat and post a healthy total against them. So Sri Lanka change in bowling here. Spinner has been brought into the attack now. Good thinking by the captain. In fact, he should have brought into the power plays, because it would have been good thinking there. But power play have been ended 70 runs. A slow delivery to start off. Tossed up delivery there. Ashwin Edukule came into bowl. Captain showing some trust factor. Genesis World Cup. Tossed up delivery. Pulled, catches the call and takes it. A wicket there on a loose delivery. And Pritham Nazareth, he wanted to smash it. Pulled it towards the mid-wicket region, but there was a fielder standing inside the ring and got caught onto a slower delivery. Unhappy with the kind of shot that he had played. It was such a slow delivery. He could have played anywhere, wherever he wanted to. He was having all the time in the world. But going too early onto the ball, played a bit early shot. And ball going and landing safely into the hands of the fielder. So much needed wicket here for team UAE to come back. What a breakthrough here. So Ashwin coming in, getting a wicket for his team. Great here, great comeback. So finally, a partnership has been broken here on 70 runs. A dot ball to start off and then a wicket. So finally, team UAE showing some energy onto the field. They know even if they start getting some scalps from this particular stage, after every over or two probably, they can still restrict team Sri Lanka under 180, and this will be a good decent total. In fact, even a chaseable one. So that will be a 50-50 scenario at the end of 20 overs if they anyhow manages to stop team Sri Lanka under 170, 180 runs. But as what we can see, they are already 70 runs. Just one wicket have been fallen down, and a good batting lineup until what we have seen into the team squad of Sri Lanka until now. So probably they won't give so easily, and they'll surely try to score over 200 runs, and that will be a healthy total, a mammoth one. And Ashwin, the wicket taker bowler. Straight away, one bounce over the rope, and fielder wanted to stop it, but eventually he could not get hand onto the ball, and he gets beaten up. 4 runs straight away. What a way to start his inning, Mazhar Hussain. Slower delivery, played it straight over the head, and no chance for long on and long off fielder to come and stop the ball. This time way down the off stump, and batsman wanted to drive it, but eventually bottom edge of the bat, and a dot ball, important dot ball here. 4 balls, just 4 runs conceded and 1 wicket. Importantly, a wicket there team UAE has got. This could be a wide, and yes, it is a wide signal by the umpire. They need to control onto the extras. Over 10-12 extras have already been bowled by team DDP STARZ UAE. Excellent delivery onto the field, and great thinking by the bowler. Just bowling as per the field. Still one more ball to go. Last delivery coming up here. Great delivery that was. Tossed up delivery, wanted to go straight full length, and batsman missing it completely. A dot ball to end the over. 7 overs gone, 76 for 1. So finally some light of hope for team DDP STARZ UAE coming back strongly. Change in bowling has been worked and getting a wicket. .76 for 1. Still run rate just under 11 for Team Hustlers. And we'll be experiencing another change in bowling. So spinners now. Back-to-back spinners have been brought into the attack. No, in fact, this will be a medium pacer. Short run up. Adil Muhammad, he's playing on 27 from 23, and Mazhar Hussain. Great delivery, slower one. Not giving enough room for the batsman to drive on or to place free shots there. Great delivery to start off the over by Abdul Manan. And importantly, a dot one here, releasing some pressure from the run rate. This time smashed it, freeing his arms, and fielder present there. No chance for him. Excellent fielding there, in fact, what we have seen. Stopping 2 runs, important 2 runs for the team UAE. This will really help them to gain some confidence and try and build some pressure onto the batting team. Slower delivery, thick outside edge. No third man present there. And ball racing towards the boundary rope. Fielder chasing it. Slower outfield, helping the fielding team here to save two runs on every delivery, or else this could have been 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Abdul Manan bowling a very good line and length, but he's getting 2 to 3 edges. So taking a third man now, a bit wider. Short pitch delivery. Great bowling there by Abdul Manan. Captain should ask them to continue their 3 overs, Ashwin and Manan. This will really build some pressure. A great dot ball, another dot ball. Generating some genuine edges, forcing the batsman to play into the direction, and eventually batsman coming under pressure. The score on the board is enough. They need not need to do in a hurry. There's still 2 overs more to go after this. If they keep the wickets here. This time, thick outside edge. Ball passing with a pace. And 4 runs to end the over. Thick, genuine edge that was. A great 4 to end the over. 8 overs have been gone. 84 with the loss of 1 wicket. Team Hustlers 11 Sri Lanka. Eight overs, 84 for 1. Great start. 10.5 runs is the run rate at which Team Hustlers 11 is scoring here. Two overs more to go. Captain of UAE certainly would be expecting them to ask their bowlers to come and get a wicket or 2 probably on the regular intervals. Does not allow them to build a partnership because they've already got enough runs. There were 70 runs at the end of power play. And 2 overs, just 14 runs have been conceded. Some genuine edges we have seen in the previous over. And Ashwin, the wicket taker bowler for Team UAE. Flighter delivery. Not allowing enough pace onto the ball here. Asking the batsman to use his strength, use his power to play the shots all around the ground. Another flighter delivery. Wanted to go big. Ball not coming enough onto the bat, and another single taken. So Team UAE won't mind these singles and doubles, but even when they want to create a pressure onto this, they need to stop these singles and doubles as well. This time much quicker one. Beautifully bowled by Ashwin. Batsman getting beat completely. Great delivery here by Ashwin. Just 3-4 steps and then coming in, bowling in. This time batsman going high up into the air, catches the call, and ball going over side screen for a maximum. And Adil Muhammad, first 6 for him. So Team Sri Lankas are not going to stop. The intentions are very clear, giving clear signals to Team UAE. You bowl wherever you want to, but we are going to hit wherever we want to. 86, 92 now after this maximum. Great 6 that was over long off. Umpire doing the formality by checking the ball. That was a quicker delivery, in fact, by Ashwin. In fact, there was no need to it. He was nicely bowling the flighter delivery. Batsman was getting beaten up completely. He's putting all his strength and he's getting beaten up. Bowling it a quicker one, giving the pace to the batsman and playing his shot. It's not a smart bowling there by Ashwin. Until now, quite economical for his team UAE. Just 14 runs considered even after one maximum. Great delivery, just a single that could be towards the covers. Excellent bowling, keeping it much flighter, slower one into the air. 9 overs have been completed. Score on the board, 93 for 1. Nine overs, 93 for 1. 11 overs more to go, and Team Hustlers 11 looking in a very stable position. Just one more over to go for the halfway mark. And Mazhar Hussain, great building partnership with Adil Mohammad. He's playing on 35 from 28. Adil will be on strike again. Abdul Mannan continuing. Excellent delivery that is. Beautifully bowled. In fact, if you talk about the pitch, the ball is getting some movement from the pitch, but it's just that you have to pitch into the right areas. Just a bit of missing in length, and the batsman taking all the opportunities for scoring runs. Walking down the track, a dot ball here, great delivery. Off cutter there by Abdul Mannan. Late swinging, and batsman getting beaten up completely. So back-to-back dot balls is creating pressure onto the Team Hustlers 11 Sri Lanka here. They want big runs. This time again, he's just waving his bat into the air without even seeing the ball. And that's what the fielders are saying. He's just ghuma raha hai. They need to check onto the ball and play it into the direction. This time onto the offside, catches the call. Fielder coming underneath it, running all the way from the boundary rope, falling well short of the fielder. And great bowling here by Abdul Mannan. We have seen him generating quick edges into his previous over as well. And now again getting the batsman completely beaten up, forcing the batsman to play lofted shot, go big and generate the chances of the catches. This time, beautiful one. Excellent delivery that is by what an economical until now in this 20 overs. Just 9 runs considered in 1.5 overs. One more ball to go. Played it straight down the ground. Fielder coming in. Will he able to stop it? And yes, he does. Great initiative by both the fielders. Started well early off as soon as they saw that the batsman played the shot in a direction. Great over there by Abdul Mannan. 2 overs, just 10 runs for him. And 10 overs have been passed. Team Hustlers 11, 95 with the loss of 1 wicket.
Loss of 1 wicket. Team Hustlers 11. 9.5 is the run rate at which they are scoring. Good comeback here by into the bowling department by team DDP STARZ UAE. At one stage they were scoring over 13 runs per over and bringing them down drastically. The run rate has been fallen down by 4 runs per over. Now just 9.5 is the run rate at which team Hustlers 11 is scoring. Just 3 or 4 more tight overs here and a wicket or two probably will bring the run rate more down around 8.5 runs per over. This will certainly help for team UAE to get as much as lower runs for their batsmen to score on. Onto the pads and punched it towards the long on for a single. This lefty-righty combination will certainly be headache for team UAE DDP STARZ, because they would certainly be going and looking after the wicket of Adil Mohammed. Played it straight down the ground, but we'll just get 1 run of it. So Adil Mohammed slower down bit on 37 from 33 balls, 5 boundaries and 1 sixes though in his innings. 26 runs and 6 balls out of the boundaries that he scored, and remaining 27 deliveries he just scored 11 runs. So a bit point of concern. Beautifully bowled, perfect Yorker delivery, chance of a run out there, but fielder was searching the ball and eventually stopped the batsman from taking a single. Great climate here, not too humid. Beautifully bowled, asking for a wicket there, a genuine edge, and umpire raises his finger. Batsman was shocked. He is still confused. He cannot believe that he is walking back to the pavilion. Mazhar Hussain. What a beautiful delivery that was from Shahbaz Shah, coming into bowl from another end and getting a wicket in his very first over. Great start here for Shahbaz. Genuine edge and keeper not making any mistake and grabbing the ball there. Great start here by Shahbaz. 3 balls, 2 runs and in fact 4 balls, I would say 4 balls, just 2 runs and a wicket here. 1 down batsman Mazhar Hussain. He has departed for just 16 runs from 15 deliveries. Team DDP STARZ UAE coming back strongly here, and the fortunes have been turning around for them. Getting bit charged up here. Holy month of Ramadan. Big cricket tournament has been organized here in Skyline Cricket Ground, Sharjah. Team needs to really back up the bowlers. Captain need to support, show trust into the bowlers, even if the bowlers getting been beaten up for 15-20 odd runs, but he knows if it's a good one, ask him to come back again, bowl an over or two, probably bring the run rate down, because he's the attacking bowler and he can really do some miracles for you. Because when you're showing trust in him, asking him to bowl the very second or third over probably of the match, and that means you will surely be having some trust in him, and you know that any point of game he can come in, bowl some good overs and get the run rate back. A controlled one. Great delivery and excellent piece of fielding there. Shot mid wicket, a dot ball here. So great bowling here by Shahbaz. Just 3 runs have been considered in this over, and 1 big wicket of Mazhar Hussain he's got. So 11 overs, 98 for 2. At 6 overs, they were 70 for 0, and 11 overs, they are 98 for 2. So last 5 overs, they have just managed to score 28 runs, and they have lost 2 wickets. So change in bowling is certainly working here for team DDP STARZ UAE. What a great comeback from them. 3 overs 36, 6 overs 70, and 11 overs 98 for 2. Amit Singh, the new man in. Abdul Mannan will be continuing. Not enough cold, not enough humidity. Perfect climate for cricket lovers. Not enough dew as well. Just punching it towards the extra cover for a single. Amit Singh. Nadil Mohammad, he's on strike. He would certainly try to look and change his gears now, because into the 12th over, they're not the desired one. With the kind of start that they have got, they would certainly be expecting here 190-200. But really need to appreciate the kind of bowling attack, the changes in bowling gear done by the captain. Catch is the call, and a wicket. They were certainly looking a wicket of the left-handed batsman, and Abdul Mannan finally getting a wicket from another end. So Adil Mohammad, the man who was looking to change his gears, caught trapped onto a slower fuller length delivery. Third wicket having fallen down for Hustlers 11 Sri Lanka here. And Team DDP Stars certainly coming back into the game, getting 3 wickets in quick succession. At one stage they were 70 for 0, and now they are 99 for 3 in 11.2 overs. Great comeback by them. And Adil Mohammad, he walks back on 37 from 35 deliveries. Provided a great start, but could not continue until the end. Good contribution. So 2 new batsmen on the crease now. Amit Singh has just faced 2 deliveries until now. Scored 2 runs. And Abdul Mannan, the wicket taker here for Team DDP Stars. Another slower delivery this was. Batsman wanted to defend it, but low bottom edge of the bat, and lucky here to get a single. Amir Khan, Bollywood star, coming into bat. Contributing your in cricket as well for the Team Hustlers 11 Sri Lanka. 100 comes up, 100 comes up in 11.3 overs. Great bowling line and length we have been seen until now. And batsman coming back for 2, chance of a run out there. But ball not going into the direction either of the keeper or the bowler. And batsman smart enough to take 2 runs. 2 easy runs have been added into the total without any hurdles. So Amir Khan and Amit K. Singh, the A pair need to do something here. And they would be really having some expectations, the captain. And a wicket here. Another wicket having fallen down, and this time it's a clean bowl. Amit Singh walking back to the pavilion. So 2 wickets for Abdul Mannan in this over. What a comeback, I would really say. The kind of performance Team UAE bowlers have been giving here after the end of power play. They're certainly winning the hearts out there for their teammates and captains. Really need to appreciate the change in bowling that he's been doing here, and keeping the economical bowlers to bowl 3 or 4 overs, creating direct pressure onto the batting team. Excellent bowling until now. 4 quick wickets have been fallen down, and just 1 more ball to go for the end of 12 overs. Score on the board is just 1 or 2. Amit Singh, the man, departed, just scoring 4 runs of 4 deliveries. New batsman walking in middle, replacing Amit. And Team UAE, suddenly, it looks like they might have drunk Red Bull into their drinks. They're just flying away, getting the wickets on regular intervals. Abdul Mannan quite economical, just 14 runs until now. One more delivery to go for his end of third over. And 2 wickets already. And Uday, the new man in, will be standing on the striking end now. Will be facing the danger, Abdul Mannan. 1 delivery to go for him. Wicket, 2 runs and no wicket. Final delivery coming up here. Beautifully bowled. Ball pitching just outside the leg stump, and batsman going in line with the ball, getting it onto the pads, and great shout there by the bowler. In fact, it was anyway missing the off stump. And a dot ball to end the over. 12 overs have been gone. 1 or 2 for 4. 8 more overs to go. Just 6 overs and 32 runs have been considered until now by Team UAE, and 4 wickets have been taken down. So what a comeback after the drinks for them. Lucky drinks break, what we can call here. Uday and Amir Khan, 2 new batsmen. Not well set, so probably they'll take an over or 2 to get set here. And then they can certainly try and hit some shots to score some runs. And straight away wanted to go big. Excellent fielding placements there by the bowler. Shabash Shah. We really need to give Shabashi for him, the kind of bowling that he has done. Just conceded 3 runs in 1 over. Got a wicket. Full length delivery. Batsman wanted to go straight, but just punching it towards the extra cover region for a single. So from now, your Team UAE won't mind the singles, but they need to control onto the extras, what as we said before, and also they need to stop boundaries. Excellent delivery that is by Shabazz. Wanted to slap it towards the mid-wicket region, but eventually completely gets beaten up, and ball landing safely into the hands of the wicket-keeper. What a comeback here, what a comeback, dream comeback here for Team DPD STARZ UAE. At one stage it was looking that Team Hustlers would have surely gone and crossed over 200 mark at the end of 20 overs. But now we are into the 13th over and they are just over 100 runs. Kind of trust, kind of energy level, the confidence the bowlers have shown in themselves, it's really worth applauding for them. Out, a wicket, and umpire, he seems to be not interested. Great bowling there by Shabazz. He almost got a wicket. The ball, the distance between the ball and the bat does not seems to be much, and a great shout there. There was a bit of a sound. It looks like it might be the jerk of the bat, where he was waving it with full speed, and that sound might have created some interest into the minds of the Team DPD STARZ UAE. Full length delivery. It looks like it will be a no ball plus a boundary, and no ball signal by the umpire. It's a clear no ball. It was way over the waist height, in fact just near about the chest, where batsman pulled it towards the fine leg direction for a boundary. It's loose delivery here on the final one, and 5 runs will come. In fact, a delivery even won't count, and the next delivery he won't be able to get a wicket as well, because that's a free hit. So 12.5 overs and 109. Team UAE cannot leak runs here. They are bowling exceptionally well. Just 3 or 4 overs, tight overs more, and they will certainly have the control over the match. Smashed it. Beautiful hit. Much bigger this time. Straight going and hitting towards the boundaries of the ground. Waved it with full speed, full strength, and Bowler missing his length and batsman getting all the opportunity to smash it for a huge maximum. 11 runs of the final delivery. A small mistake costed them 11 runs. Until now he was bowling exceptionally well. And 13 overs have been gone. 115 for the loss of 4 wickets. Some sip of hot tea here into the com box. (13 overs, 115). So bringing the run rate below 8, and now just one delivery helped them to cross over 8.5. They have really got great grip, Team UAE, and they need to maintain this grip for another 3 or 4 overs. Because if they manage to at least just give 5 or 6 runs per over, league runs, then Team Hustlers 11, for going and scoring more runs in the remaining death overs, probably they'll lose wickets at that regular intervals. So they need to come back strongly here. They need to keep the grip on. Abdul Mannan until now 14 runs and 2 wickets for him in 3 overs. This will be his final over, and both the batsmen standing on the crease need to take care of this bowler. High up into the air, fielder coming underneath it, really able to grab it, and dropped it. A top chance there. So generating third wicket for him. Could not grab onto the boundary. Smashed it exactly into the gap, and the fielder trying to show some football skills. Eventually could not able to stop the ball, and ball passing over the rope for a boundary. So 4 more runs will be added into the total of Team Hustlers 11 and Amir Khan. And he's there to score some runs for the Team Hustlers 11. He will be getting his team into a stronger position. Flicked it down the leg side. Batsman wanted to, but fielder sharp enough to grab the ball with one hand and stop the batsman from taking 2 runs. Still quite controlled, what we can say, a leg cutter delivery. Batsman getting confused, Amir Khan. Power hitter, 116 matches for him, over 1700 runs. Perfect all-rounder, perfect asset for any team. Beautifully bowled. Lower full toss delivery, kept it much fuller length. Ball bouncing just behind the stump line. And importantly, a dot ball here. Quite decent run rate at which Team Hustlers 11 has been scoring, particularly now. Slower delivery onto the pads. A dot ball to end the over. A great delivery. And 14 overs have been gone. 1-2-1 for 4. Overs, 1-2-1 for 4. 6 more overs to go. And Team Hustlers would be certainly expecting here to score 60, 70 odd runs probably to take the score power 180, 185. But Team UAE 11 need to come back strongly. Just 2 or 3 tight overs here. Inam Sharif has been brought into the attack. Short pitch delivery. Batsman genuinely played a thick edge there, and keeper falling well short. Taking 2 runs. Just missed the helmet, or else it would have costed 5 runs for them. Team UAE have started leaking runs here. They need to come back strongly. Short pitch delivery, slower one. Batsman just opening the face of the bat at the end moment and grabbing a single. In fact, captain should have bought the bowlers who have leaked the runs at the start. Vidya Sagar, if you could talk about, consider 23 runs. If he could come in, bowl an over or two probably here, because both the batsmen are quite new. Just Amir Khan, he's playing good. So a bit of change of pace has been working here. Chance of a run out there. And the bowler couldn't able to hit onto the stump. And in fact, there was no backup at all. And that costed him one extra run. Team UAE really need to control on these sloppy overthrows and these extras here. They've already leaked enough runs. Slower delivery. Batsman flicking it towards the mid-wicket for a single. Good thinking there. So Uday, he's on strike. He's playing on 4 from 8. Smashed it. Not great sound of the bat. It looks like the bat might have got cracked from the between. But he will surely look his bat there. It certainly seemed like that the ball gone and hit onto the cracked region of the bat. Uday on strike now. Gone big. And no chance for the fielder. A boundary there. Great for. In fact, much needed boundary here for Team Hustlers 11 Sri Lanka. A boundary to end the over. 15 over gone. 1-3-2 for 4. Uday finally getting a boundary for his Team Hustlers 11. Still quite decent run rate, just below 9. The run rate runs per over. Team Hustlers. 5 more overs to go. And Team UAE. Ashwin Edikule. He should have been asked to bowl his spell completely. He was bowling exceptionally well. Got the first breakthrough, much needed, where Team UAE was actually looking out for a wicket there. And considered just 15 runs. So he could have completed his spell. The captain should have asked him to complete his spell at that particular stage. But it looks like it will be another change in bowling here. In fact, Ashwin has been asked off to wait, and another bowler comes in. Change in bowling, yeah. New bowler has been brought into the attack. Amir Khan, he's on strike, playing on 21 from 11 deliveries. Beautifully bowled. Batsman looking to go big and gets beaten up completely. Great delivery here. $132 for 4. 15 overs gone. In fact, 15.1. Great dot ball to start off into the ends. And this time Amir manages to get some bat onto the ball, and fielder following the ball casually and with his football skills manages to stop the ball well inside the ring. In fact, he saved 3 runs for his team because ball was racing towards the boundary rope. Just a single, and this brings Uday on strike. Maisam Abbas. A strange call there by captain, asking the new bowler to come and bowl at the crucial end, 5 overs. In fact, he should have been asked to come up the order and bowl there. Great delivery that is by Maisam Abbas. Great dot ball, great comeback by him. 4 balls, just 2 runs have been given away. Beautiful aerial route out of the park. Big hit. Clean maximum from the bat of Amir Khan. So finally manages to get some bat onto the ball, and enough bat. The ball got great height and great distance. What a clean hit that was, and change in bowling is proving to be expensive. This time freeing his arms over covers, fielder chasing it. Enough time for him to stop the ball well inside the rope, and 2 runs will be added here. And batsman coming back for 3. Keeper manages to stop the ball going there. In fact, there was a backup, and 1 more run have been leaked. So 3 runs to end the over. And an expensive over this has turned out to be by Maisam Abbas. 11 runs have been conceded, and score moves on to 143 at the end of 16 overs. Four overs to go now, 143. The target here for Hustlers 11 would be certainly 185, 190. $143 for 4. Batsman Amir Khan. Vidyasagar has been brought into the attack. 4 overs to go now. Beautifully bowled, but starting off with an extra. Umpire freeing his arms. They really can't afford to bowl extras and sloppy overthrows here. Just 24 legal deliveries. Beautiful shot. Flicked it down the leg side. And it's a clean maximum. Loose delivery onto the pads. An umpire raising his arms for a maximum signal. Loose delivery to start off. He's proving to be expensive here. 31 runs. In fact, 30 runs already in his 2.1 overs. And Vidyasagar. So Amir Khan, he moved on to quick 37 from just 17 deliveries. 2 boundaries and 3 sixes for him until now. Full length delivery, full toss that was, and batsman getting completely beaten up. The strength, the power at which he's waving his bat, just connection of the ball, and the ball will either race towards the boundary or for a maximum. This time again into the gap, and no chance for the fielder there. It's a maximum. Over covers. Not every batsman's cup of tea to play this kind of shot. Slicing it there into the air. Full length delivery. And enough room for the batsman to free his arms for a maximum. Just falling outside the boundary rope. And Amir Khan, he's showing his charm here. 43 from 19 deliveries. 4 sixes for him. The strike rate of 226. So certainly the fortunes have been turning around for Hustlers 11. Getting off to a flying start, and then suddenly UAE coming back in, bowling some tight overs, getting wickets. And then Amir Khan comes in, playing some crack innings. In fact, he moved on to 43 from 19. Fuller length and a single there. He was even looking to go towards the boundary onto the point, because there's a big gap, in fact, what we have seen here. the extra cover fielder. There is a short extra cover fielder has been taken just near the pitch region. In fact, that has been shifted towards the mid wicket, short mid wicket for a catch. But at this stage, you need to stop runs onto the body, and another single taken. This could be leg byes. Yes, leg bye signal by the umpire. In fact, there is no need for the fielder that he has taken onto the short extra cover fielder. There is a big gap open there towards the point and the covers. They need to stop boundaries. Pulled it down the leg side. Just a single taken. So single to end the over, and Vidya Sagar, a bit expensive. 159 at the end of 17. $18 legal deliveries here, more to go for Team Hustlers 11. Score on the board 159, still a desirable one, and 35 order, and surely they would like try to take on from here to take the score power 180, 185, 190. A decent, healthy total. Amir Khan, what a kind of innings he has played for his team. Hustlers 11, he's on 45 from just 21 deliveries. 2 boundaries and 4 sixes for him. Out of 45, 32 runs have been scored into the boundaries. And Ashwin Adikule came into bowl. 18th over. Slower delivery. Flighter one, asking the batsman to play short, use his power. And batsman getting completely beaten up. This time he connects it, and connects it big. Out of the stadium. Big six. Penting onto his net, sweeping it down the ground, and 50 comes up. A quick 50 for him in just 23 deliveries. Bringing his 50 in a style. Clean hit. What a six. Big six that was. Using his power, using his strength, and coming onto the front foot, sweeping it down the ground. And umpires are arranging the balls here. It looks like the ball have misplaced, and the third umpire has been getting the replacement of the ball. What a clean hit that was, straight out of the stadium. Bringing it in style. What a big hit that was, and 50, much needed 50 runs. At one stage, team Hustlers 11 was struggling to score runs, and then Amir Khan coming in, taking the responsibility on his shoulder, and scoring some quick 50. Much needed 50 for Team Hustlers. We have seen Adil and Preetham getting off to a flying start, scoring 70 odd runs into the power play, and since then Team UAE coming back strongly, getting 4 quick wickets. But Amir Khan coming in and playing some fantabulous shots all around the ground. 5 sixes for him, just 2 boundaries. So the man of sixes, Amir Khan, 51 from just 23 balls. What a kind of innings he has played for his team Hustlers. And finally, umpire getting the box into the ground of the used balls. On the end of the ground, we are experiencing another thriller match between Team New Zealand and Team India. Team New Zealand captain Rehan and Team India captain Fujail. And yeah, Sri Lanka versus UAE. Ashwin Adikule, 21 considered until now in 2.2 overs. The kick of the bowler only Abdul Manan. 4 overs, 20 runs and 2 wickets for him. So finally, umpire signalling to start. A bit of break for the batsman to gain some confidence and relaxing himself, releasing his tiredness, and he'll be more sharp enough to score more big runs. Much lighter delivery, converted into a full toss and played it into the gap. Loose deliveries have been bowled here back to back by the bowlers and batsmen, taking all the opportunity to score big runs. Team UAE wanted to bowl fuller length and converted into a lower full toss, and batsman Amir Khan showing some Bollywood skills here. "55 of 24. What an innings he's been playing here for his team Hustlers. The projected score 193 after 20 overs. This time slower but also fuller length, and batsman could not read the length. Just a single taken, and Amir coming back for 2. Great thinking, and they saw there was a chance of 2 runs. A bit of sloppy fumble by the bowler, and batsman grabbing the opportunity for taking 2 runs. Short pitch delivery and played it exactly into the gap. Fielder chasing it. Slower outfield, helping the fielders to get the ball well inside the boundary rope. And 2 runs have been saved here for Team UAE. 1 more delivery to go for the end of 18th over. This time smashed it. Lofted shot towards the mid-wicket for a single. Good thinking, keeping the strike towards himself because he's hitting great boundaries and sixes for his team Hustlers. A single to end the over. 18 overs have been gone, 174 for 4. Overs, 174 with the loss of 4 wickets. Great partnership between these two. Over 60-70 odd runs. Much needed partnership for Team Hustlers here. At one stage they were struggling to keep the wickets, and Amir Khan, since then he walked in. It's all a situation, great win situation here for Team Hustlers. Vidya Sagar, very expensive, considered 38 runs in his 3 overs, and coming in to bowl the crucial one, the 19th over. The next batsman to go, MS Akhtar, for his Team Hustlers. Hard hitter of the cricket ball. White signal by the umpire. And bowler, he's been shocked with the decision there, but umpire clearly signals it as a wide. Smashed it into the gap, perfectly into the gap. What a shot that is from the bat of Amir. He's moving on to his century. 64 runs from him in 29 balls. What an innings he has played. Match-turning innings by Amir Khan for his Team Hustlers. Beautifully played here. And fielders have been fetching the ball. Might have lost into the grasses there. Green, dark grasses. Lofted shot. Full power, catches the call. Fielder coming underneath it and grabs it. So finally, the wicket what they were looking for. And Team UAE has finally got a big fish into the nets. In the face of Amir Khan, he departs for 64 from just 30 deliveries. Strike rate over 200. What a kind of innings he has been played for. Team captain and teammates would certainly be happy with the kind of innings that he played for his team. Much needed innings. They were losing wickets at one stage, and this man, the big man Amir, played an important innings. 5th wicket have been fallen down, and finally Vidya Sagar getting a breakthrough in his final over. Big applause from the dugout of Team Hustlers 11. What an innings he has played, and why not? He deserves all the applauding there. Uday will be on strike now. There was a great shot by Amir Khan. Though he was a bit tired, but he played it with full strength. But got the height, but not the distance. And eventually losing his wicket. Full toss. Smashed it over long on. And a great piece of fielding there in the deep. One bounce into his hands. Just a single taken. And MS Akhtar, he will be on the strike now for his Team Hustlers. .180 the score is. 8 more deliveries to go. 200 looking on the cards. Beautiful shot that is by Akhtar. Using the pace of the ball, just opening the face of the bat at the end moment and giving the direction. What a shot that was. A bit of outswinging delivery and good pace, good bounce, and MS Akhtar. Smart cricket. Just using the pace and getting a boundary. So what a way to open his account. 4 runs straight away from the very first ball. This time slower delivery, change of pace, but nothing will work here. And MS Akhtar again using the pace, opening his bat, the bottom edge of the bat, and ball racing exactly between the gap of gully and point for another boundary. 2 back-to-back boundaries, and Vidya Sagar, he is leaking runs. 48 runs have been considered by him until now in 3.5 overs. 1 more ball to go. Just 1 big wicket of Amir Khan though, but eventually 52 runs, in fact, that was a boundary to end the over. So 4 overs, 52 runs and 1 wicket for him. And 19 overs have been gone, 188 with the loss of 5 wickets. Last 6 deliveries remaining here. Six deliveries, 6 legal deliveries for Hustlers 11, and 200 clearly looking onto the cards for them. So the kind of innings that Amir Khan has played has brought back into the game. And Uday, he's on strike. He's playing on 11 from 13. So the duty will be to give the strike to Akhtar because he's playing some good shots all around the ground. And he wanted to go big now. And a dot ball, much needed dot ball for Team UAE. Media partner AS Live. Connects it and into the gap. Clean hit that was from the bat of Uday. And umpire signals it for the boundary. Just falling inches inside the rope. And much needed boundary. This time Uday joins the party. And he started off with the boundary. First for him. In fact, second boundary. This time again onto the leg side, and this could be another 4. Big gap between the fine leg and deep square leg direction. So back-to-back fours from the batter for Uday. What a start here, 196 here. Just 4 short of 200, the desired total what team Sri Lankans would be expecting as the kind of start that they have got. And coming back strongly with that one big innings of Amir Khan has certainly turned the fortunes on for Hustlers. Great delivery that was by Shahbaz Shah to come back. 13 overs, it was around 113, and Uday, he will be losing his wicket. And good thing here by the batsman Akhtar, he already crossed, and now he will be the one who will be facing the final delivery of the innings. Score on the board is 196 runs. Team UAE would be certainly not happy with the bowlers that they have leaked runs into the end, but eventually one stage they were scoring at a run rate of 13 runs, 11 runs per over, and now they are just below 10 runs per over. But still, it will be not an easy target for Team UAE to chase on. The kind of bowling attack that Sri Lanka have, it's not an easy task here. So 196, good total here on the board, and captain would be certainly happy from the kind of start and the mid innings that have been provided by Amir Khan for his team. Last ball coming up here. Full toss. And batsman coming back for 2. Chance of a run out there on the non-striker's end, and it was a direct hit. And just 1 run will be added into the total. And innings come to an end. So 197 posted here. 198 is the target set here for Team UAE. $120 balls, 198 runs and 10 wickets in hand for Team UAE to chase down a mammoth total here. We'll catch you up live shortly with the second innings. Thank you. DDP Stars 2 batsmen, Masam Abbas and Mohammad Awais here on strike. 1 over gone, just 8 runs on the board. Great start here, decent one. Required run rate exactly 10 runs per over, 190 more needed in 19 overs. Amir Khan performed well with the bat and came in to bowl the first over. MS Akhtar will be bowling the second attacking over. Starting off with a full length delivery. And Awais, the man on strike. Great fielding positions have been set here. Short third man has been a bit fine. To dot ball to start the innings here. MS Akhtar scored some beautiful boundaries into the dead overs and now has taken the charge into bowling department. And what a hit that is from Mohammad Awais. One bounce and over the rope. Clean boundary, stand and deliver. The kind of height that he has, it was a short pitch delivery, wanted to bowl a bouncer length, but not enough pace, and batsman smashing it over mid-wicket region for a boundary. Much needed for you. Great start here for Mohammad Awais to open his account. So the fielding has been taken into the deep now. Great delivery, great comeback. Slower delivery, well outside the off stump, onto the 5th, 6th stump there. 3 balls, just 4 runs have been conceded with including a boundary there. So long off has been taken deep. This time smashing it towards the long on. Fielder present there and a single taken. Wanted to go big again, but smart cricket there by captain of Hustlers 11 Sri Lanka, keeping the field and stopping the zone for the scoring areas of the batsman. DPD Stars, in fact. Lefty-righty combination to open here for Team Stars. Beautifully bowled, but the kind of reply that has been given from the bat by Masam Abbas is worth applauding, and MS Akhtar could not believe the shot the batsmen that have played. Much fuller length delivery, and batsman bat in and flicked it towards the fine leg direction for a boundary. Second 4 in this over, and he's proving to be expensive. 9 runs have already been considered, and Team UAE would certainly be happy with the kind of start that they have got. They require 9.75 runs per over, and they almost got 9 or 10 runs. Slower full toss and into the gap. A boundary to end the over. So MS Akhtar missing his line, missing his length, and batsman Masam Abbas smashing it into the mid-wicket for a boundary. So 4 runs to end the over. 2 overs have been gone, 21 for 0. Two overs, 21 runs. What a start here for Team DPD Stars UAE. At one stage, they got controlled over the match from between 7th over until 14th over. But since then, Amir Khan, the batsman of Hustlers, scored 64 odd runs for his team in just 30 odd deliveries. And much needed innings, giving some confidence. And spinner has been brought into the attack. Naveen Karkera. Flighter delivery, catches the call. Fielder present in a deep, falling well short of the fielder. And just one run have been taken. Good thinking by the bowler. Straight away generating a chances of a wicket. Great signs for Team Sri Lanka. Almost similar kind of start DPD Stars have also got the way Sri Lankans have got here. Masam Abbas, slip has been taken for him. It will be bringing in for him onto the pads, generating the edges. This time gone high up into the air, catches the call. Fielder coming underneath Uday, and he drops it. He not only drops the catch, but also 4 runs have been given away. He was having all the time in the world to come in time under the ball, well in time, but eventually he drops it. Closes his hand well below the ball, pumping out of his hand, and 4 runs. And also a big fish have been missed from the nets. What a boundary that was. Masam Abbas, he wanted to take the charge onto the loose delivery. And Naveen, he would be certainly unhappy. This time again, this time over comb box into the second ground. Clean hit. Straight over the head of the umpire. What a 6 that is. And Masam Abbas, he's here to hit 6s and 4s for his team, because the kind of total that has been posted by Sri Lankans, they really need exactly the same start. What a clean hitter of the cricket ball he is. This time again, catches the call. Mazhar Hussain, the fielder. He drops it again. Second catch have been dropped for Masam Abbas. First from Uday. Second from Mazhar Hussain. 2 lifelines for Masam Abbas. This could have been much easier one as well. 2 drop chances, and Naveen Karkera. What else you would expect from a bowler? Same batsman, 2 chances have been generated, and both into the same direction as well. It's just the fielder was different. Smashed it straight. Another boundary. 4 runs, and voice of the side screen there. This time from the batter, Mohammad Awais. What a boundary. He joins the party as well with Abbas. Expensive over. This is turning out to be 16 runs considered in just 5 deliveries, including 2 drop chances. So it's not the problem in his bowling, it's a problem into the fielding department. Much slower delivery, wanted to square cut. A dot ball to end the over. 3 overs have been gone, and score 37 for no loss. Score comparison after the end of 3 overs, Team Hustlers 11 Sri Lanka was 36 for 0, and Team DPD Stars was 37 for 0. So DPD Stars UAE 1 run ahead of the comparison. And what a kind of start. Exactly the start what they needed here, and the captain would be certainly expecting from the opener batsman. Beautiful start. Three overs, 37 for 0. No bowling has been working here. MS Akhtar back into the attack. In fact, change in bowling. Mazhar Hussain, he's come into bowl here. And I'm strange that why have they stopped Amir from bowling the second over. He started off well, gave it just 8 runs. Great shot and straight towards the fielder for a dot ball. Mazam Abbas, he is on 27 from just 13 deliveries, in fact 12 deliveries. Mazhar Hussain, 70 matches for him, 87 wickets. So he can certainly do miracles. Best 5 for 38. Economy just below 8 runs per over. A decent handy bowler here. Smashing it towards the fine leg, and fielder, exceptional work has been done. The ball was racing there and fielder stopping it well in time, and also stopped the batsman from even taking a single. So certainly stopped 4 important runs. This time straight on to the side screen, hitting the lamppost, and for 6 runs. Mazam Abbas, he is playing an innings of Matthew Hayden here. What a clean hit, second 6 for him. And DPD STARZ UAE going all the things rightly into their way. This time short pitch delivery and lofted shot just over the fielder standing inside the ring. Another boundary. So Mazhar Hussain, he is also proving to be expensive here. 10 runs from 5 deliveries. 2 bounces over the rope. What a start here, Team DPD STARZ have got. 1 more delivery to go for the end of 4th over, and 47 already on the board. Full length delivery, and wanted to flick it. A dot ball to end the over. 4 overs have been gone. Score on the board, DPD STARZ 47 for no loss. Was 47 for 0. Run rate just below 12 runs per over. Required run rate falling below 10. 9.4 is the required run rate. So scoring at a decent run here, Team DPD STARZ. And captain smiles on his face. The kind of start that the opener batsmen have provided for the team. Short pitch delivery onto the good length, and starting off with an extra here. Great piece of glove work behind the stumps by the keeper. The ball was sliding way down the leg stump, and MS Akhtar need to do something here. Conceded 14 runs, 13 in the previous over, and this one starting off with an extra. Slower delivery, catches the call. Fielder coming underneath it and takes it. A great catch taken there in the deep. So finally, first wicket have been fallen down. And Amir performed with the bat, with the ball, and now into the fielding department as well. So much needed wicket. So Mohammad Awais looking to change his gears and eventually losing his wicket, walking back to the pavilion for just 10 runs from 8 deliveries. A much needed breakthrough here for Team Sri Lanka. And the partnership has finally been broken. MS Akhtar finally getting a wicket, what they were expecting. But they would surely look and take the wicket of the Mazam Abbas, because he's the man who's playing some big shots. 5 fours and 2 sixes for him. Inam Sharif has been walked in now to replace Awais. 37 matches for him, just 399 runs, highest score of 65, so he can bat too. Came in one down to replace Aves. Captain will be certainly having a bit of expectations from him. He has bowled some exceptional overs, and now captain wants him to contribute with the bat as well. Local time 2 a.m. here in Sharjah, Skyline University Cricket Ground. Media partner AS Live. Genesis T20 World Cup. A match between Sri Lanka Hustlers and UAE DPD STARZ. Great delivery that is, and chance of a run out, but great signal there by Mazam Abbas. Good call there. He knows that the fielder alert to stop the ball. Just the kind of a catch that Amir has taken onto the side. At one stage it looks like that it will drop off, but he grabbed it and he was certainly happy. Moreover, the fielder inside the ring was certainly more happy with the catch that they took, but it would certainly hurt them. 2 catches that they have dropped for Mazam Abbas. And MS Akhtar changing his pace. This time on to the leg side. Excellent piece of glove work behind the stumps. Beautifully saved a boundary. Ball gliding it way down the leg side. And extras here. So bit of dew factor has been acting here. Bowlers are getting a bit tougher here to grip on the ball. This will certainly give an added advantage to the batting department. Can score boundaries on some loose deliveries, regular boundaries. So change of sides here. Right arm over the wicket. Lower full toss. And fielder, a bit of misfielding there. And a single, not even a single has been taken here. Mazam Abbas clearly signals the non-striker batsman. And he was, Inam Sharif, he was been looking at him that why to not run. In fact, there was an easy single there. Slower delivery and great piece of bowling there by MS Akhtar. Great change of pace. Nice variations he's been doing here. The ball is fresh, new. Can get enough swing. A bit of dew we have seen onto the grass. And bowlers will certainly find it tough to grip the ball. We've seen a lot of full tosses until now. Great delivery. Bringing in from the 5th stump and bottom edge of the bat, and ball racing towards the boundary, towards the fine leg direction. And Mazam Abbas, he wants to be satisfied with just 2 runs. 2 runs to end the over. 5 overs have been gone and 50 comes up with that. 51 for 1. Five overs, 51, scoring at 10.2 runs per over. So run rate still controlled, but it will all just matter the wickets here. They need to keep wickets. Mazam Abbas is really playing well. He's connecting the ball. Ability to play big shots all around the ground. We have seen from the start. Need a big partnership. And Inam Sharif, he will be facing his first delivery of Amir Khan. Fuller and delivery to start off. Yorker length. And Inam Sharif getting off the mark from the very first ball. So This brings Masam Abbas on strike. Now he needs to stay on there until the end, because he can really do miracles and turn the fortunes on for team DPD STARZ UAE. The kind of shots that he has played has a clear indications that he can play all around the ground with all his power, all his strength. Whatever may be the kind of delivery will be bowled on. A wicket keeper standing it short onto the stumps. Flicked it towards long on, and this will be a maximum. Flat 6. Not enough height, but enough distance and way far from the fielder. We'll see in the slow motion, coming in, bowling in fuller length, and batsman smashing it over long on. What a 6 that is. Clean hit that was from the bat of Masam Abbas. Some sip of hot tea here into the com box. This time again flicking it towards the mid wicket. There is a fielder in the deep, and just one run. Every batsman who has came in has been forcing Masam Abbas to come back for 2 or singles wherever he didn't want it to. But they need to trust him. They know that he can play some big shots. So let's not tire him by playing singles and doubles and pressuring him for running there. Because if he stand there until the end, then certainly DPD STARZ would chase down the mammoth total of 197 runs well before 20 overs. This time Inam Sharif making some room for himself. Wanted to smash it towards the covers, but a dot ball here. Amir Khan has been certainly this time catches the call and falling well short of the shot, third man fielder, and ball deviates after getting pitched onto the grass, and batsman sharp enough to come back for 2 runs. Great 2 runs have been added, 61 on the board. DPD STARZ really need to maintain their run rate of 10.5 runs per over. Try and look to score at least a boundary or a maximum in every over. 197 is not an easy chase. Making room towards the long on for a single. 1 run to end the over. 6 overs gone, 62 for 1. sharp enough to stop the ball. So the fielding restrictions have been lifted now, and DPD Stars 63 for 1. At this particular stage, they were 70 for 1. Team Hustlers 11 Sri Lanka. So not much of the difference. Just 7 runs short. Scoring comparison quite balanced between both the teams. Slower delivery and cutting it towards the gully. Fielder present there. A dot ball. So Navin Kharkeda bowling it much slower, flighted through the air, asking the batsman to use his space, use his strength. This time again catches the call. Fielder coming underneath it and drops it. Ball going from between the hands. And Mazhar Hussain, the fielder. It was not an easy catch though. Ball going from between his hands. He was not only able to stop the ball as well, and ball pumping out of his hand and going for a maximum. And 50 comes up for Mazhar Abbas. 52 from just 26 deliveries, 5 fours and 4 sixes. 44 runs and 52 has been scored from boundaries. So big man smashing it towards the covers. Another single taken here. Smart cricket. Not going too hard onto the ball. He knows that he needs to stay on. Though he reached 50, but the job is still not over. He needs to stay on there until 15, 16. In fact, what we could say is until the end. Because he can really turn the fortunes out for Team UAE. Smashing it towards the covers, and excellent piece of fielding there. Sloppy overthrows. There was no need to throw. Batsman was well inside the crease, and fielder wanted to take a run out there, and bowler couldn't back up. A sloppy single has been given away. 3 catches have been dropped for Mazhar Abbas. He really needs to convert this innings into a bigger one. 3 drop chances. This time, much bigger. Over long on. What a clean hitter of a cricket ball he is. Walking down the track and smashing it into the aerial route. Clean hit. And Team Sri Lankan bowlers has been certainly looking a bit tensed here. They need to create some chances, and they are really not happy with the 3 drop chances, 3 drop catches, and all into the same direction towards the long on. Seven overs gone, 77 for 1. Run rate well maintained by DPD Stars. 121 needed, 78 balls to go, 9 wickets in hand. And Inam Sharif, the responsibility will be on him, is just to take singles and give strike to Mazhar Abbas, and he will be the one who will be doing the rest of the work for his team. Well left there by the batsman. At one stage he thought that the ball would come in from the leg stump, but eventually ball went straight, and a white signal by the umpire. Tushar Wagh starting off with an extra. This could be an LB shout. Great one. Off spin, and it looks like height would be the matter, where umpire clearly signals it as a no. Slower delivery. Batsman coming in line with the ball and pulling it towards the mid wicket for a single, Inam Sharif. And now it's over to Mazhar Abbas. He would certainly try and look to score a maximum or 2 probably in this over. They need to score at least 13 runs per over from this particular stage to release the pressure into the ends, even if they lose wickets, so that the lower batsmen who can come in will be having enough time for them to set. Loose delivery onto the pads, and Mazam Abbas, an effortless shot, just playing with an ease. It looks like just pulling it towards the fine leg and giving the direction. Slow motion, and he knows that the fine leg fielder was inside the ring. He just needs to pass it over his head and does the same thing. A boundary here. 4 more runs will be added. He moves on to quick 63 from just 29 bowls. 6 boundaries and 5 sixes for him, striking at 217 runs. What a brilliant innings he's been playing here for his team, DPD Stars. Slowly decreasing here, 9.2 runs per over. And Team Sri Lankans would certainly need to make some strategy against him. Slower delivery, and batsman, another maximum, Mazam Abbas. He's just dealing in boundaries and sixes here. What a shot that was. Slower delivery, and this man, big man, monster man. Clean hit that is. He moves on to 69 from just 30 deliveries. What an innings he's been playing here. Captain would be certainly happy with the kind of shot that he's playing all around the ground. The change in bowling has been not working here for Hustlers 11. Tushar Wagha, 2 runs have been considered in 4 deliveries. 2 more to go. Change of sides. Right arm round now. This time again towards the covers. But fielder present there on the boundary for a single. Smart cricket. Big cheers and applause from the dugout of Team DPD Stars. What a start he has given for his team. Scoring run rate over 11 runs per over, and required run rate now below 9. He needs to stay on there until 14-15 overs. This time Inam Sharif. Good thinking by him. For him, the job is just to take singles and give strike to Mazam Abbas. As we said, we need not need to pressure Abbas, because we know the kind of shots that he has played. He can certainly turn the match into his team favors from any point of time. So let him play the kind of innings that he's been playing here. And just for 1 extra run, you're making him tired here. The energy that he's been using for 1 run, he can use it to hit a maximum out of 4 runs. So this will certainly create pressure onto the Team Hustlers 11 Sri Lanka. And Team UAE dominating here with the bat. 8 overs gone, 91 for 1. 12 overs remaining, 107 more required. Quite achievable here from this particular stage. It's just a matter of over a 2 here. If another 18-20 odd runs in 1 or 2 overs, probably Team UAE will score, then the chances of winning would certainly increase for Team UAE. Short pitch delivery, pulled it. Great thinking by Inam Sharif. Mazhar Hussain gave 10 runs in his first over, and now coming in bowling in his second over. Mazam Abbas will be on strike. Score on the board is 92. Smashing it there. What a shot that is. Slicing it towards the extra cover region for a 4. Bowler giving some room for the batsman. And what a shot he has played. Smashed it towards the extra cover. Clean boundary. And every bowler coming in bowling here is not leaking less than 10 runs per over. They need some miracles. Team Hustlers 11 Sri Lanka. They need to pull back DPD Stars run rate down. Much quicker. And this time much bigger it looks like. Fielder manages to stop the ball inside their boundary rope. Excellent fielding effort. Great fielding. Just 2 runs have been given and 4 runs have been saved by the fielder into the deep. Jumping into the air, pushing the ball inside the rope, and 4 important runs have been saved. This time much quicker, and Mezam Hussain much smarter. Great reply for a much quicker delivery. He wasn't ready for that. This time again smashed it straight, falling well short of the fielder and Amir. The fielder on the boundary rope. Ball got uneven bounce and grabbing with one hand, stopping a boundary for his team. Just 1 run will be added into the total. Cameraman Tushar and Manish. Technician Chirag. Under the belt of media partner AS Live. Slower delivery, cutting it through the covers, and fielder. Sloppy fielding, and 100 comes up with that single. So 9 overs gone, and at the end of 9 overs, 100 runs on the board. So what a start. Just 98 more required in 66 balls. Much achievable target. Run rate still below 9 runs per over. Nine overs, 100 for 1. And what a partnership this is between these two batsmen. Just 3 extras. Disciplined bowling here by Team Sri Lanka we have seen. As far as DPD Stars have conceded 25 extras. Great shot. So one good thing for the bowlers of Hustlers 11 here is they are asking the batsman to score with the bat. They're not leaking runs into the extras. Just 3 wides have been considered in the 9 over spell. 1 more over to go, and this will be again change of ends. A bit of light breeze here. 2:22 a.m. Current local time here in Sharjah, UAE. And birds chirping all around the ground. Needed, 65 balls. The gap is just of 32. Still not a tough ask. It's just a matter of 4 or 5 maximum for Team DPD Stars, and then the winning percentage would certainly go higher. Great delivery that is by Ravi Kant. Another change in bowling. A lot of spinners have been came into bowl. Just too faster. Smashing it towards the mid wicket, and 1 run will be added. So slowly, steadily, Team Hustlers has been making it tough for the batsmen to play shots, and they have placed the fielders exactly into the zone where the batsman is hitting boundaries and sixes. 3 drop chances for Mezam Abbas, and he should certainly convert this into a bigger one and also make his team win. Great shot. That is an excellent piece of fielding there. Sliding it and stopping a ball from racing towards the boundary. Outstanding fielding effort we have seen until now. And disciplinary bowling. So captain doing the right thing here. Smashed it. Catches the call and boundary. 4 runs. We'll have a look at the replay here. It was onto the pads. And Iman Sharif smashing it straight down the ground. There was a fielder. Wanted to take the catch with one hand, but eventually could not grab it. And 4 runs. First 4 for Inam Sharif. So finally, he joins the party as well with Mazam Abbas. Even he says that when I can hit some boundaries here, this time again towards the covers. And fielder showing some football skills, saving 2 runs. This could have been an easy boundary, but due to slower outfield, the ball could not race towards the boundary, and over comes to an end. So even after a boundary have been scored, just 8 runs came in this over. 10 overs gone, 108 for 1. Some drinks back here onto the ground. Quick look at the scorecard. Mohammad Awais, captain himself, first one to depart, scored just 8 runs from 10 runs from 8 deliveries, 2 boundaries in that. And Mazam Abbas and Inam Sharif since then has took on the innings, 48 for 1 and now 108. 60 runs partnership between these two in 5.5 overs, 35 balls and 60 runs partnership. Mazam Abbas, the quick of the boats batsman for team DPD Stars. 78 runs have been scored by him, 37 balls, 6 sixes and 7 boundaries. If you just calculate the number of runs from scored into the boundaries, it's around 66 runs have been scored by him into the boundaries. 7 fours and 6 maximum. Still a lot more batting left here. Ram, the wicket keeper, Shabash Shah, Ashif Mohammad, Ayatullah, Vidyasagar. A lot of batting left here for team DPD Stars UAE. And they would certainly expect Mazam Abbas to stay until the end. 100 in after the end of 10 overs, halfway down the mark. Just 90 needed and the difference of just 30 with 9 wickets in hand. So the chances of DPD Stars winning here over 80%. Exactly the kind of partnership between a one-down batsman has been coming here from both these. Way down the leg side and no chance for the wicket keeper there. Ball racing towards the boundary. We need to see whether the fielder chases it and stopping the ball just inside the rope. We have to wait for the signals from the umpire. Ajish Chandran, the new bowler, in. Way down the leg side and Mazam Abbas smart enough to giving just a direction to the ball. Starting over two runs. This time again onto the leg side. And a batsman playing into the direction of the short fine leg fielder. A dot ball here. So a lot of spinners we have seen. Just 2 pace bowlers have been used. Amir Khan and MS Akhtar. 7th bowler has been introduced now by Team Hustlers 11. What a shot that is. 1 bounce into the hands of the fielder. Just 1 run will be added. Mazam Abbas on 80 from 39 balls. And Inam Sharif 17 on 15. Just 1 boundary for him. So he would be certainly look to change his gears now. 1-1-1 for 1. Great delivery Bowling in stump line, not giving enough room for the batsman, and a cheeky punch towards the long off for a single. Genesis Cricket League T20 World Cup 2021 played here in Sharjah Skyline Cricket Ground. This could be a no ball, and umpires clearly signals it. And Mazam Abbas coming back for 2. So 3 runs without a legal delivery counted. And we always said a due factor will come into the attack, but for spinners it would always be a tough one. And free hit signal by the umpire. So Mazam Abbas, he's on strike. He would certainly try and look to score a maximum or a boundary on this particular delivery. Catches the call and goes towards the third man. A dot ball here. Great bowling here by Ajish Chandran. So free hit have been converted into a dot ball. But the shot that he played now into the parking lot, big maximum, pulled it over square leg. What a shot. 6 runs to end the over. Bowler unhappy with the delivery he bowled. And Mazam Abbas, he moved on to 89 from just 43 deliveries. What a shot he has played. No sound of the glass broken into the parking lot there. Monstrous hit that was. He will be certainly a bit tired. Almost played 7 overs for his team and scored 89 runs. Stood from one side. Concreted one side has been playing by him. And team is certainly really happy with the kind of performance that he has done. 121 at the end of 11 overs. Just 77 needed, 54 balls to go. Run rate just 8.5 runs per over. What a clean hit that was. Short pitch delivery, slower one, and Mazam Abbas perfectly middling it, and huge 6 that was over square leg. And fielders are still in search of the ball. Discussing with the captain there. They need someone to do the miracles. Because if he continues to bat in the same fashion, then probably team DPD STARZ UAE would certainly chase down the mammoth total of 198 runs well before 20 overs. They would certainly expecting to break this particular partnership here. 71 runs partnership between these two. 73 runs partnership. So ball has been changed. It's the second time in this match that the ball has been lost. One into the innings of Hustlers 11. The big hit that was from the bat of Amir Khan, and now similar type of hit but into the opposite direction, and this time from the bat of Mazam. 121 for 1. What an inning here. 89, just 11 short of his 100. One-man army innings here been played by Mazam Abbas. Ajish Chandran conceded 13 runs in his previous over. Inam Sharif will be on strike now. One, 2, 1 for 1, 9 wickets in hand. 27 needed, 54 balls. A dot ball to start off by Naveen Karkera. 2 overs have been bowled by him, 31 runs conceded. A bit of expensive here, but captain asking him to come back again, bowl it over and try to get a breakthrough probably in this over. They are really desperate for a wicket. Inam Sharif slaps it towards the cover region for a single. And Mazam Abbas back on strike. Just 2 hit away from a century. Well-deserved 100. 24 matches for him. 738 runs. The big man for Team DPD Stars. Smashing it over extra cover. Fielder present there. And could just get a single there. They won't mind these even if they are getting singles, because they know the run rate at which they are scoring is around 11 runs per over. And what they need is just below 9 runs. So still maintained and in control. And though they have 9 wickets in hand, that will be a plus point. Inam Sharif wanted to come down the track. And at the end time, Naveen Karkera changing his length of the delivery. Wanted to bowl fuller length, but as he saw that the batsman was coming down the track, he changed into a short pitch. Local time 2:35 a.m. What a clean hit that is. Smashing it over the boundary. Huge 6. He moved on to 96. What 10 innings he's been playing here. Mazam Abbas. (96) from 45. Monstrous hit that was. And Naveen Karkera, he will be certainly under pressure. Smart cricket there, and sloppy misfield there by the fielder. 4 runs. 100 comes up for him. What a way to bring up his 100. He was looking there to make a gap, but it was the fielder who gave him the chance. And a misfield costed them 4 runs. And Mazam Abbas, century for him in just 46 deliveries. Strike rate over 200. 8 fours and 8 sixes. Out of 100, 80 runs have been scored in boundaries by him, and just 20 runs in singles and doubles. 134 for 1. So completely one-side dominating team DPD Stars UAE here for Hustlers 11. 12 overs, 134, just 64 needed in 8 overs. Required run rate exactly 8 runs per over. Team DPD Stars have lost their first match against Deccan Predators. So both the teams would be certainly look and register their first win in this tournament. Inam Sharif, what a kind of innings he has played for his team. Supporting role with Mazam Abbas standing there. And 3 drop chances have been converted into a century there by Mazam. Punching it towards the extra cover for a single. And captain really happy with the kind of innings, supporting innings Inam Sharif has been playing here. Helping Mazam Abbas to score runs from one side. 135 for 1. Ravikant, the bowler. Catch is a call. Fielder coming underneath it, and the ball falling in no man's land. There was no fielder into the ring towards the covers. He has played exceptionally brilliant innings for his team, and captain would be certainly expecting him to stay until the end and take his team home by winning a match and registering the first win in this tournament. A white signal by the umpire. Easy extras here. But just one or two extras here and there by Team Sri Lankans overall. If we could see very disciplinary bowling. Smashing it towards the mid wicket, and no chance for the fielder there. A boundary here from the bat of Inam Sharif. What an innings he's playing here. He got a wicket for... he did not got a wicket for his team. Bowled 4 overs, just conceded 34 runs. Came to attack with the ball, with the new ball. And now coming in 1 down after the captain Naves losing his wicket. Playing a supporting role, a responsible innings for his team. This time he clears the rope. Biggie from him. Huge maximum. 4-6 for him, and 9th one for the innings of Team DPD Stars. So he joins the party as well. 147 for 1, 12.5 overs. One-way domination level. So spinners have been proving expensive here. Smart cricket. 10 runs in 2 balls, and then getting a single, getting off the strike, bringing Mezam on strike, asking him to do the rest of the work. In fact, that was the final delivery of the over. So 13 gone, 1 for 8, 148 for 1, and just 50 runs needed. 42 deliveries more to go. Run rate just over 7 runs per over, and 9 wickets in hand. So Team DPD are looking in a hurry here. They want to finish well before the 20 overs. If these two stand on, then probably they could win the match in 17 overs. MS Akhtar has been brought into the attack. Got the only wicket for his team, Hustlers 11 Sri Lanka. Conceded 17 runs. Jersey number 17. Even 17 is my favorite number as well. Slower delivery, fuller length, and Inam Sharif grabbing a single, giving the strike to Mezam Abbas. Great shot that was played, hit hard, and Mezam slow bending in well right in time, or else it would have gone and hit straight onto him. Team DPD Stars has been certainly dominating Team Hustlers 11 Sri Lanka here. Beautifully bowled. Block hole delivery. And batsman getting the bottom edge of the bat and taking a single. So there won't be any hesitation here for the run rate. It's just above 7 runs, 7.20, 48 runs needed, 40 balls to go. Not a tough ask until now. Played it straight down the ground for a single. It's good thinking, respecting good deliveries, not going and hitting onto the every ball. Just bowling and just hitting the shots onto the loose deliveries, making themselves confident that the shot, whatever they are hitting, should go past the boundary rope. Slower delivery, change of pace, and batsman pushing himself onto the back foot. Wanted to make some room, but eventually completely getting beaten up, and a dot ball here for the bowler to gain some confidence. Thick bottom edge, swiveling his arms with full strength, and no chance for the fine leg fielder to stop the ball. And another boundary. Mazam Abbas wanted to go over mid wicket, but he hit it with full power, and from the bottom edge of the bat, ball racing towards the boundary rope. 155 for 1, just 43 runs away. Team DPD Stars to register their first win in this tournament. Beautifully bowled, and this time again flicking it down the leg side. This time coming onto the ball and playing it. Bowling back-to-back full length deliveries, Yorker length. This time shuffling himself onto the back foot and flicking it down the leg side. The fine leg fielder was taken bit fine, and two back-to-back fours to end the over. 14 gone, 159 for 1. Great shot that is, this time from the bat of Inam Sharif. Another boundary. So Team DPD Stars dealing in boundaries here. And Amir the bowler. What boundary that was from the first ball to start off. And Amir Khan. 35 needed in 34 balls. Run rate just above 6 runs per over and 9 wickets in hand. More than 100 runs partnership between these two batsmen. Beautifully bowled. Great bowling here by Amir. Coming in, bowling in right arm round the wicket. Taking the ball away from the batsman. Even if they bowl back-to-back dot balls, this won't affect much, just 1 or 2 maximum. And again, the run rate would fall below 6 runs per over because they have wickets in hand. Beautifully bowled here. 3 back-to-back dot balls. But captain asked him to bowl quite late into the innings. The match has almost slipped from the hands of Hustlers 11 Sri Lankan. This time catches the call towards the short third man fielder. Take outside edge. And another dot ball. So just one boundary on the first ball and then 5 back-to-back dot balls. Inam Sharif would be certainly looking to find a gap on the final delivery here. Beautifully bowled. Dot ball to end the over. Just 4 runs off it. And great tight over from Hustlers 11. 15 gone. 163 for 1. .35 runs. Run rate just 7 runs per over. 9 wickets in hand. Just one big over. And the things will be done for team DPD STARZ UAE. And Mazam Abbas, what an innings he has played. 51 balls, 110 runs. And great supporting innings there by Inam Sharif as well. 38 for him from 32 deliveries. Mazhar Hussain has been back into the attack, conceding 19 runs in his first 2 over spell. This over will be really crucial because they need to start creating pressure now. Even if they manage to take run rate over 8 runs per over, and even if the wickets is there in their hand, then this will make surely tough for team DPD STARZ. A dot ball to start off. Slower delivery, much flatter this time by Mazhar Hussain. Beautifully bowled into the pads, and Mazam, he's looking in a hurry now to try and look to score some maximum there towards the mid-wicket region. 2 different kind of delivery, 2 different type of shot attempted, and both the ball gets beaten up. This time back-to-back dot balls. So certainly the pressure have been started creating, and at one stage the run rate was 6 runs per over. And now it has climbed near 8 runs. Manages to connect into the gap. No chance for any of the fielders. Played perfectly into the gap. And 4 runs, 4 important runs have been added into the total now. It will be really tough here if DPD STARZ try and stretch this match until the end, 20th over, because this will create pressure onto them, though they don't have enough wickets into the hands. Smashing it straight towards the bowlers. And run out onto the non-strikers end. Mazhar Hussain. The batsman is really unhappy. He thinks he wasn't run out. And finally the partnership has broken between these two. 119 runs partnership between these two batsmen in just 70 balls. He's certainly unhappy, but teammates and captain would be certainly happy with the kind of performance he has done there. Supporting innings played with Mazam Abbas. Stood there onto the ground. And the new man to walk in here. Ayatullah, the new batsman in. Came into complete and wrap up the innings for DPD Stars. Just 5 sixes away. Mazam Hussain, he will be on strike. Will be facing the final delivery of 16th over of Mazhar Hussain. Smashing it straight down the ground. Fielder present there. An excellent piece of fielding there. Just 1 run. 5 runs coming off this over. 2 good overs, 2 tight overs have been bowled by Hustlers 11 Sri Lankan. 16 gone, 168 for 2. One 6-8 for 2. Just 30 runs away from 24 deliveries. Two tight overs have been bowled, and Amir will be bowling his final over of his spell. Slicing it towards the extra cover, and fielder present there. Just 1 run will be added. Great fielding. Team DPD UAE need to certainly bring the run rate below 6 runs per over now, because if 1 or 2 tight overs have been bowled, then the wickets will really won't do anything for them, because the pressure will be straight away built back. 2 tight overs have been bowled, the previous one by Amir and by Mazhar Hussain. Just 9 runs in previous 2 overs. Played it straight towards the bowler, and it gone and hit straight onto the legs, and he would be certainly in pain. Hit it too hard with full power. The strength with which he played it straight down the ground, and it gone and hit onto his bones, just above the calves, and he might be certainly in a bit pain. Quick look at the replay. The power at which the batsman has hit straight onto the bones, and it will be important for him to come back strongly and bowl the remaining 4 deliveries to complete his spell, because this over has really been crucial here. If Amir manages to just give 3 or 4 runs probably in this over, then this will certainly make a bit tougher here for DPD Stars UAE. And Amir, he looks okay now. 4 more deliveries to go in this over for him. 170 already on the board. Just 28 needed from 22 balls and 8 wickets in hand from DPD Stars. It's just the dot balls now will create a pressure on them. On Team DPD. Clean bowled. A big wicket. Perfect Yorker delivery there by Amir. And Mazam Abbas walking back to the pavilion. 116 runs of just 59 balls. 11 fours and 8 sixes. One-man army innings hit by here by Mazam Abbas. Standing in there onto the crease from the very first ball. Coming back into the 17th over. What an innings he has played. And big round of applause from the dugout of Team DPD Stars. Big smiles onto the face. And what a welcome for him into the dugout. So he has done his job for his team. Now it's in the hands of rest of the batsmen crucial wicket have been fallen down. Sri Lankan slowly getting back into the game. 2 overs, the previous one 9 runs, and this 3 deliveries, just 2 runs now, 11 runs in 15 balls. So great comeback here by the team Sri Lankans. Just one more after this, a tight one, and team Sri Lankans certainly will be tightening the grip over the match. Great delivery, full length, and batsman Abdul Manan just bringing the bat rightly in time and opening his account in the very first ball. Slower delivery, and batsman smartly punching it for a single there. Just 4 runs in this crucial over, and what a comeback here team Sri Lanka has been making into the death overs. At one stage we thought that team would certainly DPD Stars would win the match in 17 or 18 overs, but here we are into the end of 17 overs, and still 25 odd runs more needed. Much needed single taken there. 1 run to end the over. 17 gone, 173 for 3. So an easy match by DPD Stars UAE has been converted into a nail-biter thriller. 18 balls, 25 runs. Difference not of the much, just 8.33 is the run rate. But one tight over which certainly create a pressure, because tight death overs certainly create the tensions into the dugout. And 2 new batsmen on crease, Abdul Manan and Ayatullah. Responsibility onto the shoulders. Mazhar Hussain has been back into the bowling attack. Will be continuing his 4th over and the final over of a spell. Great shot, played it into the gap. Fielder coming in, and 2 important runs have been taken. There was a chance of a run out, but batsman Ayatullah sharp enough to run onto the danger end and complete 2 runs successfully. Skipper of Hustlers 11 would certainly try and look to put pressure by bowling more and more dot balls. Lower full toss, and they will certainly come back for another 2 runs. But this time ballers straight into the hands, and they don't want to take any sort of risk there. And an excellent direct throw from the boundary there. What a match this has turned out to be. Nail-biter match, thriller match. 22 needed, 16 balls to go. Still a 50-50 scenario. Thick top edge over the head of the keeper. We were talking about 50-50, and now it is 70-30. And a boundary here to release some pressure. This time from the bat of Ayatullah. 4 important runs have been added. Top edge just over the head of the keeper. Asking for an LB shout there. Height may be the problem, or maybe the ball sliding down the leg side. But eventually, It won't matter whether it is a leg bite, it is a bite, it is a wide, it is a run most importantly. And another single. So 14 balls, 17 runs. They would certainly try and look to score a boundary probably in this two balls. Smashed it. And fielder sharp enough to grab the catch. And Mazhar finally getting a breakthrough. So an easy win for DPD Stars has been converted here into a nail-biter thriller match. Goosebump-raising match. And fourth wicket have been fallen down. Great catch taken there in the deep. It was a very low catch. Beautifully taken there. Amir the fielder performed with the bat, with the ball, and now into the fielding. Second catch for him in this match. And Abdul Mannan wanted to go big but eventually couldn't convert it. Vidya Sagar, new man in. 17 needed, 13 balls to go. This is slowly, steadily getting tougher for Team DPD Stars UAE. What a shot that is! A much needed maximum from the bat of Vidya Sagar. In fact, now Vidya Sagar, it was Ayatullah. What a clean hit that was. Bending onto the knees and smashing it. Pulled it over mid wicket for a maximum. Much needed 6 to release the pressure into the death. And Mazhar Hussain will be really unhappy with the kind of a delivery he has bowled. The final one to end his spell. 18 gone, 187, just 11 needed of 12 balls. Less than run a ball here. It's just single that will do the work for DPD Stars. And what a maximum that was. Match turning 6 from the bat of Ayatullah. Vidya Sagar, he will be on strike now, will be facing first delivery. And MS Akhtar, he will be coming in to bowl the crucial over, the 19th over, the match turning over. If he manages to just leak 2 or 3 or probably 4 runs, then certainly it will be a tough one to score 7 runs in the final over. They need to control onto the extras. We have seen MS Akhtar not getting enough grip onto the ball from the very first ball he was bowling into the start. Came in to bowl the second over. Great delivery, loose onto the pads and flicked it down the ground towards the fine leg. A boundary to start off. What a way. Vidya Sagar opening his account in a style with a boundary. Loose delivery onto the pads. Not enough pace and just giving the direction to the ball. Onto the fine leg. Thick outside edge towards the third man, but there is a fielder on the rope and just 1 run will be added. So 5 runs in 2 balls, just 1 maximum away, and Team DPD Stars will be registering their first win in this tournament. 10 balls to go, 6 runs needed. Ayatullah on strike. Smart cricket there by him. Not going behind the style and just cheeking it down towards his short mid-wicket for a single. They know there is no need for boundaries or sixes and they wouldn't like to lose another wicket at this particular stage. Though match is quite under control, but they want to win it very easily. What a shot that is from Vidyasagar. Punched it straight down the ground with his full strength, and one more run will be added. Just one boundary away now. 8 balls to go. 8 balls, 4 runs. Team DPD Stars. Slower delivery, flicked it towards the mid-wicket region for a single. Good thinking by both these batsmen. Playing really smart cricket, intelligent cricket. Just taking singles now. No need of boundaries and sixes. Just 3 singles away. 7 balls to go. Smashed it towards the covers. And Vidyasagar doing the final wrap-up boundary here for DPD Stars. And what a way to finish the match in 19th over. Last ball boundary, and DPD winning the match by keeping 1 over into the kitty with 6 wickets. Man of the match, Mazam Abbas, for scoring 116 runs. 19 overs, 199 for 4. And DPD registering the first win in this tournament. What a match this has turned out to be. At one stage, DPD was looking they'll win it easily. Then suddenly 3 tight overs and 1-6 in the 18th over has turned the tables around for Team DPD. We'll shortly catch you up live with the presentation ceremony. Thank you. Welcome back here with the presentation ceremony of today's match between DPD STARZ and Hustlers 11 Sri Lankans. What a match this was turned out to be. At one stage it was looking that DPD would win it easily. Then suddenly 3 or 4 overs bowled by Hustlers, bringing the match, pulling the back. And then what a clean hit that was from Ayatullah. A clean maximum to bring the match back into the hands of DPD STARZ. And we'll proceed with the man of the match for today's match. The one and only Mazam Hussain. Big round of applause, guys. Just 1 second, Mazam. Few words from you. What was going into your mind, standing in from the very first ball, getting out into the 17th over? Responsibility?
Well, thanks to everyone who supported me. It's a great honor to be here right now. I just followed my basics, and I was told by my seniors to just go and play my game, and that's what I did.
What did you had in iftar, the kind of shots that you were playing here all around the ground, from any part, any bowler, whatever bowl, whether it was short pitch delivery, tossed up delivery, bouncer, the kind of shots that you have it all around the ground. What's the the secret behind your strength?
Iftar was actually made by my mom, so it actually gave me a lot of energy, but hitting the ball around the ground, it was just sticking to my basics and nothing, just playing deep into the innings.
That's really great. Some mom's love for you, and great innings played by you. We'll surely wish you best of luck for the rest of the tournament. Thank you. Thank you. So that's up, guys, for today's match. We'll catch you up live again tomorrow. Same venue with a different team. Thank you.